There's not been a lot of activity this month in the woods. The contractor we use, he's off on other jobs elsewhere, and we've about done all the felling works we needed to for this year. But we have made a start on doing some tree pruning and some of the replants, just to encourage the trees to grow up nice and straight. So young Zach off the farm, he's been in here doing a bit of work, so I just thought I'd show you a few little trees and the reason why we're doing that. So this is the plantation that Zach's been making a start in, and as you can see, basically this tree here was growing into more of a bush. So what we've done is limbed it up to sort of just over head height, and that's just to encourage it to go upwards rather than outwards. And then there'll be good quality timber, so that one there has been trimmed up. It's just to encourage them to go up. They were getting a little bit too bushy, so it's just smartened it up, meant that they'll all be forcing their way upwards, looking for a bit more light, and should hopefully make decent trees out of them in the coming years. So it's quite a big plantation. There's still a fair bit of work to do in here, but it's trees such as this one, for example. So Zach has limbed that up, but that is never going to make a very good tree with a bend in it like that. So he's taken that join off here, but yeah, it's that sort of tree that I'll come through here with the chainsaw and I'll get rid of that, because that is never going to make decent quality timber when it's got a bend in it like that. So as you can see through here, unfortunately been a bit of damage to the trees. That's deer damage, that is. So anything that's like that looks like it's dying, we'll get rid of that. But yeah, so that's a good example of one there. That was growing quite a bushy tree, but now it's going to be growing up and out that way rather than just bushing up and not making very good quality timber. So that's the reason we're doing this. Like I say, there's a lot more back through there to do yet, but that's about the only works that have been happening on the forestry so far. So yeah, there's another example there. So that tree has got a sapling growing out the bottom of it. They're actually two separate trees, that there. So I'll come along and I'll chop that off at the base there, and that will encourage that one to grow out on the right hand side when this tree here has gone, and yeah, make some good quality timber hopefully.